What's good, y'all? Listen, look, I'm mad I even gotta say this.
Why are we acting like this is not egregious? Don't get your fucking coat back.
There's nothing wrong with hate. You've got to hate some things with a passion. And destruction, they must dislike and hate with a passion.
Hello. Peace to the chat, B1. All that and jazz. I don't know why my little LED lights, bro. You see these joints trying to go out on me. You can have these joints for long, man. Come on now. Add the spice to my life. Whatever. Here's what it is. Still ain't put the head back on my little statue. I won't be just. Shout out to my grandma. Sorry for breaking it. It actually wasn't me. It was your grandkids. Your great grandkids. Sorry, grandma. Anyways, what's up, y'all? We are going to be reacting to some things today. Bit of a switcheroo. I was going to make this an actual video, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go live. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do a live reaction. I ain't done one of those in a minute. So let's just do it on live instead of making it a vid. Why not? Right? Why not? So we're here with it. We got a couple videos to react to, 3 of them to be more specific. They are all related to Black American culture or FBA'S to some degree. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. What's up to the chat? Appreciate y'all coming in. Hello, Samuel, Zuri, Marcus Moore, Dijon. Put that banner up. That's why I rock with you. Thank you. Yeah. How did I forget that? And don't forget to follow me on the gram. Follow me on TikTok. Why I look like it's on my face? Let me put on this one. Follow me on the gram. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on the X. All that. Even though I know TikTok about to go. Everything's across the screen. All the links is in the description. Go hit the links. I appreciate y'all. Hold up 2 times this week. I know it's amazing. It's a miracle. It's crazy. I'm going live twice in 2 weeks. Only been 2-3 days since my last live. I know it's crazy. It's getting a little crazy. I know. I'm going a little crazy. I know. But we hit with it. Okay. Hello, you're so cute. Thank you so much, Jasper. All right, let's get into the videos. First one's up on the chopping block. This is a Pop the Balloon video. I'm sure y'all have seen clips, so y'all have watched the videos. You go up there, there's a line full of men or women. Then another man or woman walks out one by one, and you pop the balloon if you don't find them attractive, or if you don't like what they said, you don't like something about them, whatever the case may be. You pop the balloon to say that you're out. Okay, you're not interested. Okay. So this sister was on Pop the Balloon. Not the sister right here. This is the host. But my sister's about to come up here, and this is just the initial reactions to some of the brothers. It's going viral on Twitter, so I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in it because some of the commentary on this is outrageous, bridge everything's way. So let me just get my 2 cents.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty quick, pretty straight to the point. All right. Pretty quick and pretty straightforward. Wait a minute. Can I get the shot? I'm gonna do the screens. I mean, this the still of the girl coming on stage.
Hello, welcome in. What's
okay? So first things first, y'all. Let me read the caption on this tweet. Hold up, this is a tweet. I got this video on Twitter. So the guy who reposted this said, he quoted it, said, "I'll be that friend that's too woke, but it's rooted in being anti-African. Walk with me." Now, he doesn't elaborate. I thought it was going to be a thread. It was going to be a thread. He was going to go on to elaborate. He just said, if you're multilingual, you'll probably understand why I'm saying this. I'm not multilingual. I don't get it. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is the anti-African at. All right. Because the sister did have an accent, but off rip, like I wouldn't be able to spot. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't just be okay, yeah, she's African. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe some of the brothers there who was a little clear, but to me, let me listen one more time.
What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche, how old are you?
Uche does sound like an African name. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm 23.
Yeah, but I mean, just off we're talking about accents alone. I'm not hearing just off her voice. The accent isn't that strong. Let me say that. For me to just outright say that she's African. So I don't think that most of the brothers, and let me say this, a lot of the brothers that come on there are also not an FBA. A lot of them are Africans that go on there to go up on the show. A lot of them I think are also Black Americans too. I'm not sure about this lineup, who is and who isn't, but I'm gonna just say I don't think that was the initial thought process of these brothers. Like, oh, she African. pop the balloon. Like, I don't think, like, let's just chill. Okay, her voice go a little crazy. Can we just listen? Hold up.
Okay, hold on.
I'm 23.
Okay.
The voice go a little, the voice is a little deep. The voice is, hey, look, the voice, it go a little crazy. I mean, I'm just saying, he's talking about this as anti-African, and I'm like, bruh, do you know that there's Black Americans with voices like, I'm just saying, y'all heard some of these women from New York? Have you heard some of the women from DC? Shit, you heard some of the women from Philly. You heard some of the women from even down south. Some of them got deep voice. I'm saying, this is not really, I don't know if he means anti-African as specifically African, or if he's using it as a synonym for anti-Black. But if he's just speaking off anti-African, like, there is women across the diaspora that have more deeper or soulful, raspy, whatever the case, voices. Like, my voice isn't demure. I don't have a hello guys, I'm just my name is Azira. My voice is not like, come on, I'm just being real. Okay, my voice, I play with my voice, and my voice is very animated, but it's not the lightest voice in the room. Usually in any room I go in, I'm gonna just be real. Now, I will say, when I speak to people, I know how to control it a little bit. Like, I can lighten it up and say, hey, how you doing? Oh, no. Da-da-da. So people hear me on the internet. They're like, damn, what the fuck? I didn't even know you kind of sounded like that. If you don't really get to know me, you know what I'm saying? We're just having a quick interaction, and I can just talk like this, and you won't hear the, my accent as much, or like the raspiness in my voice, the shit that I be kind of playing with my octaves. You won't be hearing that. So I don't know if she can do that. Maybe she should have done that. Just try to get a nigga, because I'm just saying, I talk to a dude and I'm talking like this, and and you gonna get this after about 3 weeks. You already hooked. At that point, I already got your ass. You ain't going nowhere. Okay, even if you don't like my voice. But I will say, a lot of people do like my voice. I don't really get complaints. So I don't know. Maybe she should have done that. Because I'm not like, I don't blame brothers. I get it. That's an attractive thing for a woman to have a soft voice. I mean, come on now. Even outside of just attractiveness, like, it's just a nice thing to hear. When I hear women with light, soft voices, it's just a calming thing. It's just like wow, I could listen to you read a book. I could listen to you, I don't know, sing a song. Even if they can't sing like that, it's just a nice, smooth, it's soothing to the ears, So I could imagine for men, that's even higher, that's like even more meaningful to them, So I don't think the brothers was on some anti-Black, anti-African. I went and watched like fast forwarded through the rest of this interaction. All of the brothers said that she was attractive. They said that she was pretty. She looked nice. Only one of the brothers said, he started off like, yeah, I don't like the fact that you have on gold jewelry with the silver shoes. I don't really like that you didn't style yourself correctly, and your voice, But all of them literally said, like, your voice is just. One of the brothers said, I just can't imagine having a conversation with you regularly, like in the future. Like, it just don't even sound like we would be compatible just talking. So I don't think, I'm like, anti-African is a reach. I feel like that's a little bit of reach. I'm just be real, especially if you're talking about specifically Africans and not just Black people in the diaspora. Again, there are many Black people outside of, Africa with deeper voices, especially, you know what? The dude said if you're bilingual, you'll get it. And I guess I kind of do, because there are some women who I've heard, especially, let me say, with Latinos and Hispanics, I've heard them say this before, like, their voices are deeper when they speak in English and lighter when they speak in Spanish. So maybe that's the same way for this sister. Like, maybe her voice is deeper. Maybe English isn't her first language. Or if it is, it just, her voice just sounds naturally deeper when she's speaking English. But and when she's speaking her language, she sounds a little bit more natural, and her voice is a little bit lighter, so that could be a part of it too. But I don't think this is I don't think the brothers was on no anti-Black or anti-African type tip. I think he reading the room wrong. Another thing I keep seeing in the comments though, right quick. Another thing I keep seeing in the comments is it's not. Oh, here we go. Folks line in the comments saying it's the deep voice when they love Philly, Boston, NJ, NYC women. Yeah, but also even with those women, let me say this right quick before I get to the rest of the week. Even with those women, like American women, we will have different, like I said, some of us do have, deeper voices. But even with that, we low-key got sauce. Like, we got a little, like, the accents, like, that's what I'm like, even with my voice, the accent, the animation, the way we speak, the rhythm of how our words come out, it still can come off attractive, even if our voices are deeper. Like it's still like, you know, like look at some of the rappers, you know, who might have deeper voices. Even they can come off more attractive because of the way they're just presenting it. You know what I'm saying? So our sauce is just a little bit different. So just to say, oh yeah, well, New York women, DC women, Philly women, all these niggas got deep voices. But hey, so why they mad at his voice? It's like, well, she don't talk like this. She clearly don't sound like she from here. Like I said, I don't know. Just off her, I couldn't tell she was African. But I damn sure wouldn't point her as American, just especially with a name named Uche. Like it's not giving American. You know what I'm saying? So we different. You can't compare us to everybody. You know, our voices is just our flow out. You know, it's a natural thing. We just got a certain essence of what is it? I don't flyness of, you know, just I don't know. It's just attractive. It's just captivating, you know. So it's a little bit different. Okay, they're not like us. I'm just saying. But the rest of the tweet says transphobia is on display. So that's the next thing I'm seeing about this is that people are saying, "Oh, well, this is a transphobic thing." They think that she's a man. The sister does not give man. What are you? Our voice is deep, but it does not give man. Come on, okay, our voice ain't that damn deep. Hold on, let me play the video one more time.
Go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Nah, I don't think it give man. I don't think her voice give man. I don't think that was it either. But even if that was it, that's not transphobia. That's just playing it safe. Okay, what are we talking about? It's transphobia, baby. That's not trans. Them ain't scared. They not hateful or they not fearful of a trans man. That ain't the problem. They're fearful that they're gonna get tricked into thinking that this is a woman and later on finding out that used to be a man or that is a man. Okay, so that's not transphobic. That's just being precautious. All right, even if that was a quick thought they had, but I don't think the sister don't even look like she looks like a woman. She's shaped like a woman. So her essence is still feminine. Like she does not give man. She don't give man at all. Okay, so I don't think that was even a thought process for most of the brothers that she was manly or that she was a dude. I think it was just that shit just turned them off. You know, like it's just a turn off. It is what it is. Some brothers don't like it. Some brothers do. Hey, look, to each their own. To each their own. But I definitely understand, like, bro, our voice is not that. It don't just come off that feminine. That's it. It is what it is. But I don't think that has anything to do with her being with them being anti-black or anti-African. Just saying. On to the next one. Let's see. All right, hold up. Now we got to get into this. This Negro right here. Wait a minute, my lights keep going on. Oh, I'm trying to make sure my lights stay on. Yo, gotta keep the lights on. My LED lights. Y'all can't even see them hoes. That's crazy. I'm over here struggling. Yeah, see my lights. Oh, I didn't turn my TV on. Damn. I'm on live. I'm not gonna turn my TV on. It's whatever. It's all right. I forgot to turn my TV on though. My bad job. Tether's being pretentious. Yeah, I'm like, bro, I don't know. I ain't think that shit was that deep. I'm gonna be real. I didn't see how that was that deep. But here's another video. This brother is, I don't know who he is. He sounds like he might be maybe African. I feel like he's African. He's definitely not an FBA, whatever the hell he is. But he's up here talking about us. So let's see what he had to say.
Black people piss me off, especially African Americans. Now, you see, there's a sense of over entitlement and expectations that the world owes something to these people, right? And I say these people because it's now more of a mindset thing than an actual skin color, right? African Americans have convinced themselves, and I find that to be so narcissistic, that the whole world is against them. How narcissistic can you be to think that every living person is living their life to bring your dumb? How? People don't give a about the skin color you have on your body. That's the reality of the world today, especially today where we don't have black and white bathrooms anymore. We don't have black and white trains anymore. Slavery happened everywhere in the world with every nationality, every color, every gender, every race.
Now I'm assuming that, see, the Negroes that talk like this, the Africans specifically that talk like this, be talking all this shit and be here. They say shit like this and be here and don't be in a fucking homeland. Why you not talking shit about the people in your homeland? Why you not worried about your own homeland problems? Why do you give a damn if we narcissistic or not? Why do you give a damn? If we think the world is against us, why do you even care to speak about it? For what? You over here and I don't even gotta look at, I know this nigga is probably over here. He talking all this shit and they always be over here. They don't never be in their own country talking this shit. You over here benefiting off the shit off of our backs. And you got the nerve to criticize our culture, criticize our mentality, say, oh, y'all just think y'all are so narcissistic. Really? Like, bruv, really, bruv? Now, what he said, man, it's really just racism 101. Like, bruh, and it's funny because, again, they don't want to talk about the issues in their own homeland. Now, you want to get over here and say, oh, well, we don't have colored bathrooms anymore. You talking about our history. We don't have this anymore. Things aren't racist anymore. Nigga, I didn't even click on, I just was scrolling on Twitter and seen a link that said there was these white fake ass ooze. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Was literally sterilizing the black Jews over there. They was literally having them sterilized without them knowing. Ain't no more racism? Ain't no more racism. Ain't no more racism. Donald Trump was just propped up that white boy, Daniel Penny, who just lynched a black man in a train station. Ain't no more racism. We out of the woods. We out of the racist woods now. It's like these people, why do y'all even feel the need to speak on shit if you like, because the shit is so obviously untrue. What do you mean that we're narcissistic? These people, it's like, again, you come over here and you're like, oh, y'all are narcissistic. Y'all think everybody's going against y'all and da-da-da-da-da. But then you go and prove the point because what are you doing? What are you doing right now? You're going against us right now as you're sitting here complaining, talking about how narcissistic and delusional we are for thinking that there are people waking up every day and actively wanting to go against us. You're following their lead. You're whistle blowing to the white supremacists that are literally doing that every day. And you're telling them, hey, white zaddies, I'm a submissive Negro. I'm a Negro who doesn't agree with these other Negroes. I'm a special one. I'm fine with this system. I don't think there's nothing racist about this system. You're actively working with those going against us while saying, ain't nobody going against y'all. What are you talking about? Y'all narcissistic. Don't nobody care about y'all that much. And this is how you know that he's disconnected from the culture, because Black Americans don't even think that for the most part. We're not walking around here like, yeah, you can just your everyday Joe is just waking up every day to go against a Black person. No, dummy. This is racism. This is racism for dummies. All right. There's a system. White supremacy. There's a system. Healthcare, jails. Hello, housing. Hello, ownership, food, businesses, banks, the lack thereof power that we have, economic castration, racism 101. Like y'all you sound fucking stupid. I don't even know why they waste their time talking about us if y'all not going to at least do a little bit of research, nigga. Damn. At least talk to an actual Black American to get a real perspective. But you can clearly tell this Negro ain't talked to not one grassroots Black American, because there's no way you would talk to one of us, even one of our coons, and that come away from like, okay, there is some validity. Because honestly, from the coons, that should show you enough. The amount of self-hatred. But clearly he has done no research and he doesn't care to, because he's a hater. He's a hater and a wannabe. You want to be over here. You want our benefits. You want to be like us, but you sit up here hating. You sitting up here hating, and I can't get jiggy with that, man. These not FBA'S, bro. Stay over there in your lane. If you want to talk, you think that we narcissistic and we all of that. How about you not prove our point and not fucking worry about us? How about that? You're right. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we are narcissistic. Maybe we do think everybody is worried about us, because we are the popular kids. A lot of y'all niggas are worried about us. Let's just be real. That's just the fucking truth. A lot of y'all, I'm not gonna say everybody, but it's a lot of y'all. It's a whole lot of y'all, especially the ones that come over here that are very much concerned about what the fuck we got going on. So why don't you prove your own point and say that y'all are not, by not fucking talking about us? How about you just save your bullshit ass opinions for yourself and whatever bullshit listeners want to hit at? Because we don't. You over here talking about us. Why do you care? If you really felt like that, you would not feel the need to speak on us, period. If you really felt like everybody's not going to get, no, you're whistleblowing to the white supremacists that you're trying to get a bag from, some clout from, a deal from, whatever the hell whatever you're trying to benefit from. But you whistleblowing to those in power to let them know, hey, look, I'm one of them Negroes you can use, y'all. Prop me up. Let me get my own TV show so I can tell these niggas that they ain't shit. Let me tell them how much they not like us. Yeah, brother, I'm sharp. It's outrageous everything between these people. Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Am I the only person hear that? Y'all let me know on the stream y'all hear that. I need to go up there. Do I need to go up there and tell my niece and nephews? Can y'all hear that? I hear that. Give me 5 seconds. I'm sorry. Hold up. Let me play this other video while I do this. Am I gonna play this other video? Actually, give me 5 seconds. Hold up. 2 minutes. Living with kids, yo. Yeah, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak, y'all. I'm just being real. It's egregious. Anyways, yeah, that nigga's a hater. I'm just be real. Take your time. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get through it. I'm overstimulated. The kids, it's a lot. I hear feet. Yeah. I just told them to stop. Their mother heard me tell them to stop, so she better get their ass to stop. They're having a dance. Apparently, they're having a dance party or something, because that's all I hear is. They never stop talking about it. Yeah, we don't think like that. Scared Negro talk. It is speaking around the problem. Exactly. Because they so quick to point out our issues. Again, even if that weren't issue, even if we were narcissistic, you're worried about the wrong things, baby. Why are you worried about the victims instead of the oppressors? Why are you worried about the victims instead of the oppressors? Because I know damn well. Damn, these lights is not trying to stay on. I know daggone well. You ain't calling this narcissistic, and you calling this narcissistic, and not the people who created a whole fucking system to keep their bloodline up. You gonna call us narcissistic, but not the people they got a whole system going against the world, the majority of the people in the world, to uphold their own bloodline. Are we being for real? But your scared ass won't say nothing about them, but you say something about it. Like, Negro, please, miss me. Hey, racism 101, bro. That nigga's an idiot. I can't. I don't even like to say. I'm mad at. I almost didn't react to that because it was just so outrageous, everything between. But I'm not going to even lie. The comments kind of got me to because I seen a lot of comments that was like, nah, like that was going against him. Thank God. I even seen a lot of non-FBA people who was like, bro, like you're tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead. Let me let a real FBA get up on here and speak. You know what I'm saying? And go against this nonsense because that was egregious. Absolutely, gaslighting is one of the greatest weapons. Yeah, absolutely. We narcissists because we're not trying to assimilate with white folks. Exactly. Yeah, right. Like some of them. Exactly. Yeah. They're trying to signal boost message. We're checking everything off the bat. Yeah, come on now. All right, let me get to this fast video right quick. Hold up. All right, now this one I can't play like the first minute because she got some this girl music playing in the background. I'm not getting copyrighted. It's not that deep. But I'm gonna say in the beginning of this video, this girl is saying, she's talking about this British rapper. It's this new British rapper name. What's her name? I forgot. I don't know. But she a light-skinned girl, and her video is going viral on Twitter. Because she barely ain't got no damn clothes on. Let me just say that. Y'all probably seen it. She barely got any fucking clothes on. She in the UK streets up on the little buses. I forgot the little buses is called, and she rapping. And she talking about pegging niggas. I pegged that nigga on the bus. Hit that on the bus. And I got the bus. You know, that's how they rap. I don't, She talking about pegging niggas. It's egregious. Okay. It's bad. Okay. The shit don't sound good to me. I don't know how to fuck people listen to British rap. It's worse than New York drill music. I'm sorry. And I don't even fuck with New York drill music. Like New York drill music is cute, cool, but it's like UK rappers want to be New York drill artists. I just can't. It's just in a buns and a buns and a bin, and I got in a buns and a bin, and I got in a buns and a bin. Yeah, mate, and I got to the bin. Bruh, I cannot get it. I haven't heard not one UK rapper that actually sounds good. I'm sorry. And then the battle rap, oh Lord Jesus. The battle rap might as well just be a fucking parody, because the battle rap that I be seeing, even if they saying something good, it's just not. The accents, boy, it's just the accents ruin it. I'm sorry, the accents ruin it. It just, they ain't got the swag. They don't got, it's just, I ain't seen not one person, not one British rapper that's like, okay, like you got something. Like, I can't. I know that dude Central C. Ain't he a British rapper? I think he's big. I don't even fuck with his music. I can't. It's like a ringing in my ear. I just can't. So, but look, so this girl is talking about that girl specifically. This girl I don't know who the name of, but she's been going around on Twitter. And she's a British rapper. And in a song, again, she's talking about pegging niggas. Weird. But also, she says nigga a couple times within the song. And she's saying like, girl, you need to stop. Like, I like your music. She actually likes her music. She's like, I like your music, but you need to stop using the N-word in your music because it sounds bad. Like, it just don't sound right coming out of a British person's mouth. So this is where I'm trying to pick up where it left off. But that's basically the gist of what she's saying. Like, girl, the music is good, but like, stop saying nigga. It's weird. Okay, it don't sound good. Hold up.
I know that's what y'all do, but I'm fuck, bro. I really, it's like, it's just like. It's like almost kind of triggering as a Black American, Jamaican American, as we've already established, half Jamaican, half American. I can tell you that when y'all say, when people who are outside of African American culture say the N-word, I don't give a fuck if you Black or not. It's cringy, bro. It's cringy, and you sound stupid. You sound dumb as fuck when y'all say nigga. Y'all don't even say it right. That goes for my African brothers and sisters too. Stop saying it. It's not even because it's not even on some like, oh, I'm offended, my feelings is hurt. I'm telling you that you sound silly. You feel me? All up. I'm trying to get into this new China song, and it's hard for me to get into it when she says the N-word. I'm like, ooh, stop saying it like that. It feels like a goddamn gnat that flew into my ear. Every time I hear you.
Yeah, now I just said that. I was like, ringing in my ear. That FBA shit. I didn't even see that part of the video. I don't even think I watched this whole video went through. That's funny as a bunch. Said the same shit I said. Oh, no.
I'm saying it like that. It feels like a goddamn gnat that flew into my ear. Every time I hear you say that, I had to get that off my chest. But other than that, you did that, bitch. I'm trying to. I just had to be real. I'm a real bitch. I had to be honest. Am I the only one? Y'all let me know.
So yeah, the sister actually rocks with her content. She actually likes the girl music and stuff, but she just thinks her saying nigga it just sounds cringeworthy, which honestly is understandable. Now, again, the rapping, thank you for that what is that, super chat? Thank you so much, B1 sister, FBA'S, baby, B1. Okay. Now I get it. Like the fact that just that alone, the accent, the British accent alone, saying nigga, it does sound weird. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. It does. It sounds a little weird. I can see where the sister is coming from. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I'm gonna tell her to stop saying it, but it do sound a little weird because the girl is Black. Who she talking about? But it does sound weird just because they got British accents, and I guess I don't know. Maybe there's just a correlation with British accents and white people. Like you just think of a British accent and you think of a white person, and so hearing a Black person say it, even though they Black, it's like this is weird. It's like you. In my head, I'm still picturing a white person. I don't know. Maybe that's where the thought process for her is going. But even outside of that, I think a lot of Black people, especially the ones outside of the United States, not FBA'S, because I'm not talking about Foundation of Black Americans, but Black non-Foundation of Black Americans who don't live in the U.S., there is a disconnect from the word. Okay, like y'all wasn't with us shooting in the gym. Y'all wasn't with us doing segregation. Y'all ain't have no damn signs up that said no niggas allowed. Y'all ain't go through pickets. You know what I'm saying? Your uncles or your cousins or your fathers getting lynched with picket signs saying niggers. You know, y'all didn't live through that. Y'all ain't lived through that. So there is a disconnect with that word. You know what I'm saying? Even though we've popularized it and we've made it cool for the world, you know what I'm saying, to use the our version of it with the A, there's a disconnect there. You know, like there's a certain way in weight. There's a certain weight we hold with using that word. There's a lot of Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, who actively choose not to use that word or only use that word in a derogatory way to speak for Negroes they think as niggas. You got Black people and you got niggas. You know, I think Chris Rock made a joke like that like a while ago. You know what I'm saying? So there are some Black people that think there's a bit of a split when it comes to that word, especially when you talk about older generations and newer generations. A lot of the older generations is not, you know, they don't fuck with using that word publicly, or if they do use it, it's like, you know, seldomly in the house when they joking. But they don't really, they find offense to it if you call them that, or if you're using it around them, they might say something. You know what I'm saying? My father being one of them. My father grew up telling us like nigga shit, like nigga was a derogatory. That's some nigga shit, nigga treat. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga was not a word we could use in our household freely. Okay, without my father getting on our ass, it was not something we was using. Okay, so he mainly using it in a derogatory way, you know, but. Even with that, you know, it's within our culture. So we have the right to agree or disagree or to not use, you know what I'm saying, to kind of control whether we want it is, but teach their own, honestly. You know what I'm saying? My problem is, though, a lot of the non-FBA'S, I'm not going to, maybe I shouldn't even say a lot. Nah, fuck it, I'm saying a lot. A lot of non-FBA'S have Black American vitriol. They have some underlying issues, self-hatred, and even envy for Black Americans, okay? And so even when they do use the nigga with the A, it just sounds like a little, what you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did Kendrick say? What did Kendrick say? I don't want to hear you say nigga no more or something. It ain't even got to be deep, I guess. You're like, it's not even that. It don't even got to be that deep, but it's just like, it's weird. Because what do you mean? But did you mean it the way I meant it? And it's not, I can't really tell if you meant it the way I meant it, because I know you don't come from where I come from. At least if I meet a nigga from Louisiana, I meet somebody from Texas, I meet somebody from Philly, whatever the case may be, who was born and raised here, even if they was raised by coons, they was raised by unconscious Black people, they was raised by whatever the case may be, I know that a part of their lineage understands where I'm coming from when I use that word. Regardless, even if they don't agree with using the word, I can understand, there's a relatability there that's unspoken because of our bloodline. Because I know that your ancestors had to suffer the same thing mine did. So if you're a Black person and say, oh, I don't want you to say nigga around me, I respect it. Okay, cool. You ain't got to, don't call me a nigga. I got you. I'm not even tripping. It's not even an argument. It's not even a debate. I got you. I don't even know context. I don't need you to explain. I get it. Okay, I get it. Okay, because there's an underlying context there. There's, you know, our bloodline, our lineage. We already really know why. We don't have to get into it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to. There doesn't really have to be a back and forth. But if it's a non-foundational Black American and they over here calling me nigga, and I say don't call me nigga, their first response might be, oh, well, why? What's the big deal? Why do you care? Like, bro, it's just a word. Like, bro, what do you mean? I mean it like, bro. I mean it. And it's like, nigga, I don't need you to explain it, because the fact that you even tried to explain it to me shows me why I don't want you to say it. Because clearly you don't understand. You know, it's like it's just a natural instinct for us to like automatically know, okay, got you. Like, oh, okay. You don't feel that way. That's fine. We respect it, you know? And even outside of that, there's a lack of respect that they have for it as well. I'm gonna tell you how this happened. This happened just recently when I worked. I was at work. I work in a Black-owned restaurant, actually Black American-owned. Matter of fact, the owner, he's Jamaican and Black American. His father is Black American. His mother is Jamaican. His wife is Black American. His wife is from Louisiana. Okay, so a lot of people I work with are either Black American. And the area I work in it's a lot of, I live in Maryland, so it's a lot of non-FBA'S out here in general, but the area I work in is definitely a lot of them out there, okay? A lot of non-FBA'S. So I work with a few non-FBA'S, a couple of them, a lot of them, a few. I feel like it's less now. I feel like it was more, probably like, maybe like 8, something like that. I don't know. I work with a few of them, right? A lot of Black Americans I work with as well, too. We in the back, and this African girl, mind you, she's younger, and she's here. I think she was born here. Okay, her parents are African, but she was born here. And we in the back. She's younger. She's like 20. I think she's like 23 or something like that. She real childish. She real goofy. You know what I'm saying? She be saying funny shit. She be saying random funny shit all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? She talks real aggressive sometimes, and you know, she's just one of them. Okay, let me say that. So I've heard her say this a couple times. We was in the back, and she was like, you know, get out my way. I'm trying to roll. I'm like, whatever, girl. We just had a little whatever back and forth, and she's like, nigger. I said, what? And it triggered me because I had heard this girl say that a couple times before. Like, I think the first 2 times she said it, I'm like, it kind of just, it was off-putting. Like, I didn't say nothing about it, but I was just like, thought about it, like, why was that kind of felt cringe? Why did that kind of feel like, I don't know, I just kind of let it marinate. I ain't said nothing about it. Like, the 3rd time I heard her say it, the last time, before this time, last time I heard it, I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. Because she's not from here. Why the fuck is she saying that? And it was just on my mind. So when she said it this time, I automatically got triggered. I'm not gonna be lying. I was a little triggered. I'm like, yo, you gotta stop fucking saying that. And I'm saying it like this. I'll say it a little more aggressive. I ain't really mean to say it. You know, I was triggered. I was like, yo, you gotta stop fucking saying that. I said it like that, but just pay attention to the story. I'm like, yeah, you gotta stop fucking saying that, yo. That's offensive. She like, what? What do you mean? I'm not a nigger too. I said, yeah, in the eyes of white supremacists, probably, yeah, you are. But as far as bloodline, your bloodline don't understand that word the way mine do. My bloodline had to go through signs up on the wall saying no niggas allowed. Your bloodline didn't have to go through that. So you don't feel it the way I feel it. The ancestors is on my back. This is exactly. I'm like, the ancestors is on my back right now. And they're offended. They telling me to get on your ass because this is outrageous, egregious, everything between. You can't be saying that. Like, that's offensive. Black America, we don't play like that. And at that point, it was like 3 or 4 other of my coworkers in the room with us who are also Black American. I said, she don't say it. She don't say it. He don't say it. She don't say it. We all Black Americans. I've never had to have this conversation with them. Yet alone have I ever heard them come out and randomly just say nigger with the hard ER. Never. I've been working here for 2 years. I've never heard none of them say that. And damn, just them. I'm talking about any Black American I've worked with since I've been here. I've never had this thought come across my mind because nobody has ever said it. Nobody has ever played like that before. And that's when it started, like, it was clicking to me because I'm like, matter of fact, not even now. I actually processed this when I was on the show with Afro when we did For the Culture, the 3rd episode. I think we talked about this. And I'm like, yeah, you know, like, we don't play like that. Like, I don't go around and just use nigga with a hard ER and think that's funny. Like, that's not, the only time we really play with that word is that it gotta be in context. Maybe we are impersonating the white supremacist. I've heard my father do shit like that. Impersonating you niggas like that's one thing to impersonate. Like, I get it in context. But if we're talking about just randomly, we just shouting shit out, hey, shut up, you stupid. Nigger, like that's not something we do. That's not in our culture. We do because we understand the weight behind that word. We understand the blood spilled behind that word. We understand the offensiveness behind that word. There's history there that we're attached to. It's history that I haven't even experienced, but I can feel it. That's what I'm like, this I had to say, because I'm like, baby, that ain't it. That's not it. Like, like, that's not okay. If it was a Jew back here, you wouldn't be calling him that word, that K word. If it was a Hispanic back here, you wouldn't be calling him that S word. We wouldn't be joking like that with these other groups. If it was a yellow man here, we wouldn't be talking about them like that. So why is it that when it comes to specifically not just Black people, but Black Americans specifically, why is it we playing with our words? Because I don't even know any specific African offensive terms. I don't even know any slurs for Africans. If I'm being real, I know none. Because we didn't grow up using them like that. The only thing I can think of is African booty scratcher. And nigga, Black Americans got called that bullshit too. What the fuck are we talking about? Let's just be real. That more so has to do with colorism rather than over your ethnic group. Because I've heard dark-skinned Black Americans get called the same shit just because they were dark-skinned. So I'm like, that's not even really specifically for y'all. It's more specifically for dark Black people, which is fucked up. But even that is not, nobody was getting hung being called an African booty scratcher. Nobody wasn't signs up saying no African booty scratchers allowed. Wasn't no motherfucking, like, what are we talking about here? It's not the same. That shit don't even hold the same weight. So the fact that we don't do that, it just shows like there's a cultural sensitivity, lack of cultural sensitivity that a lot of these people have for foundational Black Americans. And I can't get whether they live here or not. I can't get with that. So I can understand why a black person say, no, you can't say nigga, even with just the A. I understand it. Because how do we know that you even really understand the weight behind that word, the history behind that word, the offensiveness that may come behind that word, the defensiveness. Like me, how I felt when I heard her say that, the defensiveness that I got when I heard her say it with the ER. Because had she said it with the A, I wouldn't even trip around. I wouldn't even trip her. I wouldn't even trip. She Don FBA'S, you know what I'm talking about? No, I'm not even tripping. You black. Okay. I think most black Americans, we don't really trip when the non-FBA, because we black. Most of us grow up thinking we still all black. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They still look at us niggas anyway. So it is what it is. We're not tripping off that. But when I hear shit like that, it makes me want to trip off that. Because now I'm thinking, like, do you really don't, you must not understand the history that we have here in the relationship with that word that we have as a people. You must not understand it. And because you don't understand it, maybe you shouldn't be using either version of it. Maybe you shouldn't be using either version of it. Y'all was not with us shooting in the gym. I'm just saying. So I can understand the frustration that the sisters like this have and hearing non-FBA'S had that, because bro, it's not it don't be the same. It don't be. I've never had to have a conversation like that with any black American ever. I've never had to tell a black person, no, like, yo, why are you using that word? That's offensive. I've never, in my 28 years of living, I've never had to tell a black person, yo, don't be using that word like that. Like, bro, that's not funny. Like, bro, why do you think that's a funny thing to go around and just yell? That's not funny. But it also shows, and I'm kind of glad, it shows a distinction between our groups, because, you know, again, they're not like us, man. They're not like us, man. That's just further proof in the pudding. Even when we try to come together and say we all black, there's still just so many distinctions. It's so many ways to just tell that, okay, yeah, we all black, but we FBA over here. I can tell that you're not a part of this lineage. I can tell. Because that's just so basic. That's something that we're grown up, again, as children, we're taught from as a child. So many black people, so many different conversations that we have growing up about that word. Well, by the time we get to adulthood, we don't need an explanation on why we shouldn't say the N-word. Nobody is out here like, well, I mean, is it really that big of a deal with the ER? It's right there with the A. I've never heard a black American. I'm not in person. Damn, it's not even on the internet. But just that one conversation, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I never had to check no FBA about no shit like that. But this is the first time I had to check a non-FBA about some shit like this. And I'm like, how many times have I had some shit like this maybe went over my head? How many times have not she specifically, but just other non-FBAs that I've encountered maybe said something similar or been using the N-word with the A and been using it in a jokingly or just a non-culturally sensitive way. And it just went over my head. Or I just wasn't even thinking about it because they're black. Or I just wasn't aware that they weren't American. So I'm like, whatever, you know, that nigga was dying. But it's because they're not from here. So that's why. It's not even because he's just a coon or because he just got a lot of self-hatred and he just, you know, you're not from here. You really don't understand because you're not from here. Your people not from here. That's why. Your parents didn't have the same conversation about that word that my parents had with mine. Gotcha. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was raised, my daddy in the nation, man. I got a lot of values, still a lot of core values from the nation, from Islam. One being that, you know, black people, they're globally, okay. Black means original. We are the original people, and I do think we all black. You know, so I know there's this whole movement on Twitter talking about. I've seen some people. It's not. I don't feel like it's not big, but I've been seeing it creep up on Twitter where it's people that's like, oh, only black Americans are black. Nobody else is black. We gotta stop calling other people black. I'm not really with that. I'm real. I ain't really with that. White supremacy is a team sport, nigga. If all them niggas think they white, all of our niggas need to think they black. It's a team sport. So I'm just, if we black, what are they? Brown? Are they? I mean, what's the? I'm just saying that's a little much for me. I'm not about to get up here and say, oh no, these niggas just ain't black. I don't believe that, because I think they're still original people as we are. Just not original people of this land. They're original people of their land. We are the original people of this land. But we're still the original people of this world, period. All right? And it's all about it. I don't see myself fighting for my life, just trying to get black Americans not to say the word the N-word. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying, when it's a lot of them come over here and assimilate, and you know, that's just it's within our culture. It's kind of hard to get around, especially when you're young. And you're indulged in the culture and not really aware, you know. You can easily get attached to it and not even realize. So I mean, I'm not fighting for my life to say it, but again, I'm definitely peeping game with some of these Negroes, like, yeah. You might need your rights taken away. You might need your car snatched. Your nigga car snatched. We might have to snatch some of these nigga cars. Like, for real, because this shit is offensive. Like, I just couldn't believe, like, I really think it was the ancestors that was riling me up, because I was cooling. I was straight. I was chilling at a little table, and as soon as she said it, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You gotta stop saying that. That shit kind of low-key pissed me off. I was a little mad. I had to, you know what I'm saying, chill for a second. I was like, bro, it's not that deep. She ain't even mean it. She don't even know, like, and she young again. Like, I be trying to give people grace. Again, everybody not conscious, and then she not from here, her parents not from, like, she dead ass was like, what do you mean? Like, she really was like, what do you mean? Like, she was dead ass confused on why I was offended. And I'm like, girl, this is offensive. Like, this is offensive. And I think I heard one of my other coworkers, who is a Black American, trying to talk to her about it afterwards. Because I walked back there for a second after I went to my table, trying to like think about other shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Because girl, I'm trying to tell myself it's not that. Like, chill out. It's not, don't get that mad over that. Okay, she ain't even mean it like that. I hope so. I hope she ain't mean it like that. I don't think she meant it like that. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? But I heard my coworker back there. She was like, yeah, you know, I get it. She did. That's offensive. You know, like, she's offended, like, because like, yeah, none of the rest of it. I talked to one of my other friends who I work with, and she was like, yeah, girl, like, I get it. That's something that we don't really talk about. Like, it's like an unspoken thing. She's a Black American. And she's like, yeah, that's kind of like an unspoken thing. I've never really had to have that conversation with any other Black person, for real, because it's kind of like we already know. Like, we're not running around. Like I said, I've been working there for 2 years. I've never encountered this problem. Never encountered that issue with no Black American I've ever worked with. Never. So it's like, even before that, at any place I ever worked at, or any job, or any space, whatever the case, I've never had this problem with hearing a Black American come out and jokingly using that word in an inappropriate way. I've never seen it. I haven't seen it at all. I've never encountered that what you call. So for that to be the first interaction with me happening with a Black person, and it'd be non-FBA, I'm like, God, Lord, was the hateration going over my head with any other interactions I've had with others? Am I tripping? So yeah, just the fact that is a possibility, like that's something that has to float around in our head, is valid enough. Like, that's enough validation right there for me to understand why a Black American would have a problem with non-FBAs using the N-word. Like, I'm like, if I heard a Black American say to a non-FBA in front of me, you can't use that word around me, I'd be like, hey, look, you better respect it. I'm with it. And if they don't respect it, I can't fuck with them. Because there should be a level of respect. If a Black American says you can't, even with the A, hey, look, I know you Black, I know you cool, I rock with you, but look, you using the N-word, bro, it really just put a bad taste in my mouth, man. Like, I can't fuck with that. If that non-FBA person said, hey, look, bro, I'm Black, what you mean? I can say the word. What the fuck you mean? I can't fuck with you. Because there should be a level of respect there. Yes, we get to gatekeep that, because we was the ones who popularized it. We was the ones who created it. We're the only reason why you want to say it. So yeah, if we want to gatekeep that, respect that shit. Like, for real, respect it. Like, for real, that hard, just respect it. Use something else. Use bruv. Come on, mate. Come on, Crody. Let's go, Crody. Whatever fucking word y'all use, but create your own shit. Don't bite off ours. Like, gatekeep your own shit, because we're not trying to force our way into y'all cultural spaces and take anything from y'all and say, oh yeah, well, because we Black, we could say Crody. We could say bruv or mate or whatever words y'all. We're not doing that. We don't care. Y'all want to talk about how we narcissists? All I'm saying is we don't be worried about nobody but ourselves. Y'all want to talk about how we narcissists, but we don't be worried about nobody but ourselves. We don't do this shit to other people, to other groups. Y'all don't got to worry about this shit happening to y'all. We don't do that. We don't do that. So it's like, if you can't respect the boundaries, if you can't respect the gatekeeping, then you can get the fuck up on out here. You can get up. You can make your way back to your homeland, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's really just that simple. It's really just that simple. Honestly. Shout out to the sister for speaking the real. She made a great point. Okay. And I had to say something. I'm like, this is divine. I'm seeing this. I think I said this to myself before this happened. I meant to react to this a couple days ago. When did this happen? On Sunday? When did that happen? On Sunday or Saturday? That happened on Saturday. I feel like I sent this to myself. Did I send this to myself afterwards? I might have sent this to myself like Monday, actually. So I just like, damn, this is divine. Maybe I need to react to this because that's crazy. I just went through a situation with a non-FBA person saying nigga. And I say something about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody in the room, nobody in the room was like, oh, nah, you tripping. Nah, you sound crazy. Nah, you dragging it. It's not that deep. She's still black. Because everybody was like, yeah. My grandmother would have said the same shit. Yeah. My grandmother would have told me that's offensive too. Yeah. My uncle would have probably said the same thing. Yeah. Because we've had those conversations. We don't even say nigga in certain, again, with the elders. I don't even use nigga when I get around elders. I don't give a damn where they from. I don't give a damn how they talk. I just don't even use it because I don't want that conversation. And black people will talk your fucking head off. Old black people will talk your goddamn head off about something you already know. Oh my God. So no, I'm just not going to say it because I'm not trying to go through the speech. Okay. I don't want to. I ain't trying to hit a speech. I ain't trying to put no bad tape in auntie mouth or grandma mouth, granddaddy mouth. I don't want to have them get no attitude. You know, now they talking shit about me because these young niggas ain't got no respect, all types of. And look, I'd rather just not even say it around them. Dead ass. Like for real. I'd rather play it safe and just not even say it around them. So if you don't understand those stipulations, the context, the sensitivity again within the word, baby, just don't use it. Get your own shit. Get your own steez, man. Have your own swag, man. Get your own slang and stuff. Lord Jesus, when they come over here trying to bite off our shit. They're trying to bite off our shit. Thank you for that super chat. The super chat, thank you. I appreciate you. You a real one, but rocking with the feeling. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, that's wild. Triggers. Stupid. Z Puff was glowing with the ancestral power. You stupid. I agree with you on that. They're black, just not like us. They just not like us. I'm sorry. I can't get with they not black. I don't think that's smart. I don't think that sort of divisiveness is progressive towards this dismantling the system of white supremacy. I don't see how that shit don't make sense to me. Just talk about niggas ain't black. Niggas is black. These people are still black. Like, you're not about to, come on. We not about to sit up here and go skin for skin and just say, oh, no, they not black. Because we got copper undertones and they got whatever. Like, come on. We not about to do that. We got our differences, but baby, we are all the original beings. We are all the original people of this planet. We are all the true rulers of this planet, the true gods of this earth. All right? I'm just saying. So I'm not about to, I can't get with that. I can't get with they not black. Correct. The same standard is enforced in other nations regarding certain things in their culture. Yeah, as it should be. We could really be disrespectful with name calling, but it's pointless. It's pointless. We're not going to do that. And we're not anti-black. Our culture doesn't promote anti-blackness like that. Not in that way. As far as like xenophobic. We don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not. Did you see Paul Wall on the Breakfast Club say FBA? Oh, Paul Wall say FBA on the Breakfast Club. Let me see if I look that up right quick. Is he talking about us though? Is he talking shit? Or is he talking that real? Is Paul Wall white? Paul Wall is definitely white. Who is he? What are you talking about? Hold on, let me see something. Breakfast Club. He mentioned FBA. Somebody else just mentioned FBA too, though, on a platform. Who was that? Somebody just mentioned FBA on a platform. Like not too long ago. I forgot. But then when they said it, I was like, hey, what is this? The People's Champ. I'm not scrolling through this whole damn interview. This joint did just come out. It's only 53 minutes, but damn. Somebody got the clip? Anybody got the clip? Let me see something. Let me put black people. Let me look on YouTube. I'm looking on the internet. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube because maybe they got it mentioned in the title. Paul Wall. Breakfast Club. Black American. Paul Wall talks about grills making a stallion. Other celebrities. Paul Wall talks about the grills. It could be this part. Is it the part where he's talking about these grills? Because that is FBA. He's talking about making a stallion. So maybe maybe that's what it is. Be one. Oh, hello, Kid Crafty. Haven't seen you in a while, darling. Good to see you here. Paul Wall will help us delineate on the Breakfast Club. He shout out FBA. Oh, okay, cool. For real. Sweet. The anger showed her true emotions. I dealt with the Jamaicans and African. And culture said FBA. Found this a few months ago. Ann Coulter. I think I seen that. You smell the white lady? I think I seen that. I think Paul Wall is married to a black woman. She is. I don't know if she FBA, but she probably is. She probably FBA. He is married to a black woman though. 100%. Seeing on Twitter, it say Paul Wall season. You seen it on Twitter? Let me look it up on Twitter. Don't nobody got the clip. Y'all can't just send me the clip. We the Saul Sanders drip. Yeah. It's when he talked about the not knowing he was white until like the 6th grade or something like that. Let me see if I found it on Twitter actually. Hold up. Let's see. You said you seen it on Twitter. Let's see. Let's see. Paul Wall. Should I put black? I'm gonna just put Paul Wall black. Let's see what happens. Let's see what pops up. Is this it? Oh, here we go. Hold up. I think this is it. I think I found it. Let me play it. Let me talk to you and show you how it is. I was thinking when I saw that body, trying to get Johnny, tell her what the young boy
I saw
gonna do.
an interview where you had said growing up, you didn't realize you was white.
I didn't know I was white. White people told me I was white.
Oh, the white people came back to recruit you. Like,
yeah, they was like, "You white? Why you talking act like that? You white?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Where was this? Ain't like
in Houston.
Where were you? What was that exact moment?
Like when was the moment I discovered I was white?
Yes, where's that?
I don't know. Definitely in school, elementary school, maybe, or middle school. I remember that. But I mean, all my friends were black or Mexican or Asian. I lived in a very diverse neighborhood. There was, there were white people there, but it was, Mexican, black, Vietnamese, Indian, and all kind of a lot of everything. Even it was like FBA. Black, but it was also like a lot of
hold up.
Indian and all kind of a lot of everything. Even it was like FBA, black, but it was also like a lot of immigrants, black, like Chameleon, he's Nigerian.
Okay.
There were other, immigrants, they were black as well. But so we got a great mixture of, growing up in America, I guess.
And when they told you was white, you was like, damn, man, how did you cry?
You sure? He just said, did you cry? Did you cry? I wouldn't cry if I wouldn't cry in the car. Mama, you ain't tell me I was white. But my mama did take a DNA test. She 3%.
3% white boy. If you don't get that fake ass 3% Nigerian, you is a white Caucasian male, please.
Yeah. So I mean, I know she can't say the N-word. That ain't enough for her to say the N-word.
Definitely not. I'm glad you know. I'm glad. Why the white boy know not to say nigga? And some of these non-FBA'S don't. I'm just saying. I mean, I get it. He is white, but nigga, I'm just saying.
You ever took it?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, not that my mama would ever want to say the N-word, by the way. She ain't never said that in her life.
Why you scared to test? Because you scared to test because you might be too white? Might
nah.
Be like 67%.
Like a German and Russian. I'm dead. Nah, for real. That's hilarious. But you want the link? Somebody asked me, how'd you find it? Shark? No, I found it on Twitter. No, I put the link in the chat. I don't know if you can click the link though. Can y'all copy and paste stuff? I'm pretty sure y'all can. That's the link in the chat though, if you want to see it. That's the though. Shout out to Paul Wall. Okay. What's that song he got? Damn, what's the Paul Wall song he got? Shit. Grills. Smile for me, Dad. I wanna see you. Wanna see me what? You wanna see my friends? My friends. Tell them maybe you grill. Okay. With the FBA, we let us see it. Recognition. Shout out to him. That's what's up. It's when he talked about I know he was what you call it. Okay, goddamn it. I should find the story. Paul Wallen's wife was watching microphone check documentary. Oh, nah, they probably did. Real life. I still ain't seen that. I gotta go watch that shit. I actually still have not seen that joint. I need to buy it. I need to get off Amazon or something like that. I actually have still not seen that damn documentary. I've been wanting to see it. I'm tripping. But they probably did though, for real. Like that ass. Oh, they might know if I don't know if he live in LA or not, but he might know Tariq, to be honest. Paul Wallen, Zorro go hard. Who is Zorro? Is that Nelly? No, I guess that's not no damn Nelly. That's actually Nelly is on that song. I lied. But that's definitely Paul Wall's song. That's Paul Wall's song. But Nelly is on it. We gotta get you to hit the highest note you can sing. Y'all know I can sing. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. My voice cracked. Hold on. Don't get me started. Anyways, look. Nearly get to bring this. Anyways, though, I appreciate y'all tuning in. This was a cool little live, all right? Smooth little live. I'm right with it. Make sure I hit the like button. Yeah, like Marcus Moore said, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment on this joint for the algorithm. Y'all know I'm trying to be consistent. We're trying to go into this new year. We're trying to turn a new page going into this new year. Okay, help me turn the page by giving the algorithm what it needs, which is liking the video, commenting on the video, even if it's some shit you just said in the chat. Comment on the video, share it, all that jazz. Help a sister out. Help me help you. Okay. But anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's a Realist for rocking with the Realist. Please make sure y'all go follow me on the gram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. X. Please. All right. All the links in the description below. TikTok, A to Z TV. TikTok, ZZ Rants. Instagram, ZZ Rants. Twitter, ZZ Rants. Patreon, A to Z TV. Become a member if you want some exclusive content, or follow the Patreon. Cash App is zezebih. Thank you in advance. I appreciate you. Anyways, other than that, baby, that's all I got. This was wonderful. This was a wonderful live. I appreciate y'all. It was only for like an hour. I only planned on being up here for like 30 minutes. I thought this was gonna be quick. Honestly, I went through the first two videos. It felt kind of quick, but I'm glad I saved that last one for live, and we got to kind of unpack that a little more. So that's what's up. But shout out to y'all. Great Black Shark, JV Bay, JV B-Boy, Zuri, Marcus Moore, Henry, Kid Gravity, Michael McCunnon, Dijon, Iron Will, Whoa, Midwest. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. B1. Peace. We do not play, but I green. You fuck with the team. Might find your West in the creek. We crossing our T's. We don't never miss it.